Hey everybody, J.M. Manion here at the NPC Photo Gym, and I am so happy to be doing the very first Road to the Olympia with
Brittany Hamilton.
How's it feel, Brittany?
Amazing. This was a crazy year, but third time's a charm here, but not obviously in the new gym. But yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what to expect, so I have to pick Daraj's brain a little bit before I leave her today, what to expect, but I'm excited.
So, going to the Olympia, you're going to one of the biggest Olympias ever, and it's back in Vegas.
Yes, I went to the Olympia as a spectator, of course, 2 years ago out in Vegas. So I'm excited to go back and actually be on stage. It's like a dream come true, obviously. So
yeah, you've had a great year competing this year.
Yes.
So what was different from the previous years till now, besides the move to Florida?
You know, I changed it up a little bit this year. I really kind of cut some stuff out of my life and kind of rebuilt myself. And new beginnings, I started working with Paul with Pro Physique, and we just really got along, and he really figured my body out fast and got me where I needed to be. And I kind of just started doing shows and just jumping a little bit until I won in San Antonio. So. Okay,
so did you ever work with a trainer before, Paul?
I had a nutrition coach. I've always done my own training, so I have a coach for the nutrition part in the cardio and stuff like that. So I did have a trainer, or not trainer, but a coach before him, yes. We kind of split our ways, and I was actually at the Miami show and met Paul through Lauren Adams. And we got to talking, and I really liked the way he was working with her backstage. It's very hands-on and attentive, so I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna make a switch, and it was the best decision I made because, like I said, it was just, this year was, you know, I went from 7th to 6th to 2nd, and then winning San Antonio, so.
Yeah, because you were, yeah, but you were always kind of like right there before.
Yeah.
You just need something to get you over the hump.
Push, yeah, extra push, so, yeah.
So whenever you took second at Battle of the Bodies, you were pretty excited.
Yes, especially standing next to India, an Olympian, and she's won more shows than anyone, I believe, right? Or the Arnold. She's won more Arnolds. So that was just...
She used to have that record. Ashley has it now.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
Subject. No. But yeah, so just standing next to her and you know, we came out in the center and I didn't move, and I was just like, wait, what? What's going on? And then I saw her coming in, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. It was just surreal. And then I got off stage and I was like, Paul, what happened? And he's like, you were with India Center. I'm like, oh my God. And I had to look back at the reel and to make sure it was real. No. So, and then I did a shoot with you, and you're like, you really need to have that confidence, you know, that you do belong up there, and your physique has changed so much this year. So thank you for that. That really helped me push towards my next show. So. Well,
did you like the surprise of getting to be in the photo shoot with India and Janet?
Yes.
I didn't tell her. I had
another surprise and another like surreal moment and like a dream. I'm like, I'm really doing a photo shoot with these girls. Like,
I had asked them, and they were like, yeah, of course they loved doing it with you.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm like their little rookie. Look, like they've looked back and like, okay, yeah, I was there at one point.
But it's good for the contest too, because with you in India where you placed.
Yeah, so it turned out to be a really fun shoot. Hot. But yeah,
it's Florida.
Yeah. But yeah, I loved it. It was a great experience for sure. So
then you went on to San Antonio.
Yeah, it was the following weekend, and that's when I took the title. So
that's when you qualified.
Yes. So I'm excited to go out to Vegas. I love Vegas. Only for a short period of time though. Then we come back and get back to reality. So. And then Christmas, and then I actually get to eat something.
And then are you thinking of applying for the Arnold?
You know, I have another show in mind. I'm going to take a little break,
I know, the Pittsburgh Pro, that's obvious, but
Well, I was going to tell you that as a surprise.
no surprise. I would have been
Okay.
I would have been torturing you anyway.
That's my plan for my next show, actually, to come back. That was my first show ever, as an amateur, of course. But yeah, that was my first show ever.
Well, interesting. India did the NPC Pittsburgh, and then she won the Pittsburgh Pro multiple times.
Well, I hope I'm on that track too. I have a really good feeling this year and next year, so I'm in a good spot. I really know how to peak myself now. I think that was the problem in the past. And just figuring out, what works for me. That's where Paul comes into play, and like he really knows my body now. So I'm excited to see what we have moving forward, because I've only been with him for like 5 months now, 5 or 6 months. So
It's been a great ride so far.
yeah, I'm excited.
No, I do know, like when you said, I said you have to have that mindset, like when we were talking at the photo shoot, you were still a little bit awestruck about the whole thing.
Yeah, it still really hasn't sunk in yet, because I was going show to show to show, and I'm just like laser focused and not really feeling how it feels to be accepted and, win the ticket to Olympia. So like after my San Antonio show, I kind of like stepped back and soaked it all in, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this really just happened, like on fast track.
And now you're here doing Road to the Olympia.
Yes. With Daraja, which is like being a great mentor, telling me, what to expect. So I'm excited.
Well, good. So this is exciting times for you.
Yes. And doing it with her, she's teammate. So, and Lana. Lana just got
On points.
On points. So there'll be 3 of us. I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah, she was pushing it too.
Yes, to the very last show. But yeah, I'm really excited for her too, and for Paul, for all of us. So
Yeah, it's going to be a great contest.
Yeah.
Like you're coming into your first one to the biggest Bikini Olympia ever.
I know. What did we say? 58?
Yeah, we just looked at the list. By the time you see this, the list came out of who's qualified, not who's doing the contest, but who's qualified.
58 girls. It's crazy. There's more in men's physique though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited, and I'm just gonna try to soak it all in, but I'm still a fan too at that point, because standing next to these girls, I've looked up to these girls, ever since I started, and just.
Well, I think with your height, a few of them have looked up to you.
Oh, the little shorties, okay, yeah, true. But yeah, just standing next to them and being compared to them, because I've always wanted to stand on stage, just because I am a taller girl and I have a little bit more muscle than most bikini, so seeing if I can hold my own is going to be interesting.
So what is your height?
5'6". Well, 5'5" and like 3/4, but 5'6".
Well, with the heels, you're like 5'8".
Well, they're 4-inch, so yeah, I'm about, like 5'10".
5'10" there.
Yeah, so still pretty tall.
Yep. All right, so is there anyone else besides Paul you want to give a shout out to while you're here?
My sponsors, Angels Competition, Bikinis, and Pro Tan, and of course you for inviting me, and my friends and family. This isn't an alone thing, it is, but you definitely need that team and that backup, in case, I have my days where I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore in the mirror, and you need that reassurance and people to kind of reel you back. So my friends and family have been really supportive this time around. So, yeah,
Well, good.
Thank you.
Are any of them coming to Vegas?
My parents and my friend Jody and her husband and maybe a couple more people. So,
Well, good. So
you'll be surprised.
Good. If you want to see the Mr. Olympia, go to MrOlympia.com, get your tickets, get your hotel room. If you can't make it, watch it on the pay-per-view.
Yes, and I look forward to seeing you guys there.
All right, JM,
Brittany Hamilton.
signing off for NPCNewsOnline.com. We'll see you soon.